The Polymath Show's Guide to Deep Work by Newport. In the book, Cal explains the importance that uninterrupted work will have in the modern economy. The book has particular lessons useful to those aspiring to become modern-day polymaths, by helping enhance their abilities to rapidly acquire new skills, but also, through practicing learning in this way, polymaths can improve their productivity in everything that they do. The book's central idea is that to remain valuable in the modern economy, you must master the art of quickly learning complicated things. This is because the complex systems which shape our lives in the 21st century, such as computing, change rapidly. The high-value professions will be the ones that require constant learning, which in turn relies on deep concentration. The problem is that we live in an age of distractions, often provided by social media and the internet. The result is that it's harder than ever to do deep work, just when we need to the most. There are 4 key points in the book which have particular relevance to polymaths. Number 1. Learning complex things requires concentration. When learning, you should devote yourself entirely to study by cutting out the internet and interruptions to reduce the cognitive cost of frequent distractions. Multitasking is one of the least efficient learning approaches possible. One way you can do this without moving to a cabin in the mountains is through the Pomodoro technique, where you do 25 minutes of deep, uninterrupted work, followed by a 5-minute break. Number 2. Small amounts of deep work can have a surprisingly high yield. Newport suggests that just 3 hours of deep concentration a day, 5 days a week, is enough to quickly produce a very high level of work. This is especially the case if you use deliberate practice in your learning, coined by Anders Ericsson. He suggests you should be mindful of how you're learning, targeting your weaknesses rather than working on your strengths, as well as acting based on regular feedback. But how do you find the time to do deep work in the first place? After a long day at work, it can be tempting to finish doing constructive activities for the rest of the evening. However, much of our unstructured leisure time can often be less enjoyable than it should be. Newport suggests that we might instead listen to the advice of Arnold Bennett, who said in his 1910 book, How to Live on 24 Hours a Day, that we should use our leisure time to do the things we'd do if we didn't have to work, as if we were an aristocrat. In essence, create for yourself a day within a day for rigorous self-improvement. Another way to increase opportunities for deep work is to schedule your time, including your free time. While this might sound over the top, it can help to reduce the guilty feelings attached with taking free time rather than working, as well as ensuring that free time is spent constructively rather than simply scrolling through social media feeds. Number 4. Build rituals to separate disciplines. When you finish learning a particular skill for the day, you should write down the next steps for continuing to make progress next time. This frees your mind to devote itself fully to the next task. This is based on a suggestion in a paper by Roy Baumeister. He recommends it as a way to tackle the Zeigarnik effect, where uncompleted activities will be continued to be processed by your brain even when you've moved on to rest or another discipline. In conclusion, by practicing deep work, a polymath can improve their learning skills and speed, boost the quality of their leisure time, and cultivate a valuable skill for the modern economy. Thank you very much for watching. This has been produced by The Polymath Show. I'm at Benedict Altier. You can check out Deep Work by Newport in any good bookshop or on Amazon. And please visit polymathshow.com.